I am asking is because I'm sure you know Etta has been unfortunately through a lot
Absolutely.
with
Um.
very various we're gonna call them motherfuckers
Yep. Understandable.
in this city. And I only want what's best for her. And I think it's important that she gets what's best for her too. And I mean, Maple, you have always been good in my books. I don't think I've ever held a reservation that had me question you in any way, shape, or form. I think that your intentions as a police officer are great. I always, you know, even though rank said otherwise, I always did look up to your ambitions in the Rangers. And I think that your ambitions now, I don't have any reason to believe otherwise that you wouldn't have those ambitions. The same for somebody like Etta. And I would hope that if what you're saying is sort of the direction I think you're going, have you expressed these interests and concerns, or I guess not really concerns, but this mindset with Etta?
Yeah. Myself and Etta have been talking. We've been spending a lot of time together. For a while now, and um. Yeah, I made it clear. I made a few things clear to her. I made it clear to her that I am interested in her, but I also made it very clear to her that I don't want her to feel like she needs to rush into any decisions, or that I am going to just walk away because she doesn't want to make a decision at that point in time, and that there is no rushing for her to make sure that she takes any time that she needs, as long as she needs, to make sure that she makes the decision that she wants for herself.
I don't know who's calling me. Give me just a second.
No.
Bob DeGong.
Hey there, I just wanted to check I got the right number when you gave it to me earlier.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Hey.
what's good?
You know, not much. What's good with you?
You know, just sitting here, thinking.
What are you thinking about?
Well, I was about to tell you, but looks like my my meal's ready.
Oh. I'll tell you what. I'm in the middle of a conversation myself right now. Why don't you call me back later?
Yeah, maybe we can discuss what I'd rather be eating right now. Ciao.
Sorry, Maple. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. She also made it abundantly clear that I would essentially have to be approved by yourself, Rhodes, and Dark, which I would expect nothing less of, and had absolutely no issue with when I spoke to her about, and continue to have no issue with.
Yeah. Well, I will say this much. You are good in my books. I'm sure it won't be hard to convince Matt. I wish you the best of luck with Richard.
Yeah, I figured that much.
You ever have anyone ever stick the barrel of a gun in your mouth?
I can't say that I've had that experience.
I would go unarmed, and I would hope that Richard's having a good day that day. He's gonna test you.
Yeah.
You smoke at all?
Not really, no. Maybe like occasionally recreationally, but most oftentimes no.
Okay. right. Do you plan on keeping things financially stable between you two if you guys finalize?
Absolutely.
That's all I care about. As long as she gets to live a comfortable life, doing what she needs to do, and you get to live comfortably doing what you need to do, I don't see a problem. But I mean it when I say Richard is probably going to be your harder pick. Matt's going to ask you some questions too. But as far as I'm concerned, I see you a lot more. I've been around you a lot more than either of them. So I don't have as many questions. I'm a little bit of a tough cookie when it comes to this family. I have to be, but
Someone does.
I was trained into it, to be fair.
Hmm.
I would just be ready for the line of questioning from both of them, and God help you if you speak to them at the same time.
That's the interesting thing is that I think I have only ever talked to Dark like twice in my lifetime because of how opposite our schedules are.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, with all due respect, Godspeed on the conversation with Richard.
Thank you.
I think we're good. I think you guys are good for each other. I think you guys are fine. And you can let Etta know I said that. If not, I will tell her myself. And hopefully at that point, you'll be able to continue, I guess, down your line of difficulty raising. Consider me your lowest tier. Some may even say the bottom tier of people to reach out to. It goes up from there.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. I appreciate it. And yeah, thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. I kind of want to go. Whoop, shit. Sorry. I kind of want to go to the PD so we don't get stuck here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go get a quick refuel, but I'll see you back at the station and at the meeting. All right?
Yep. See you there, Flo. Appreciate you.
Yeah, not a problem. I'll see you soon, brother.
Take care.
Oh man. So many good conversations today, man. Dude, all these good meetings and conversations. Anybody got any good questions about anything? This is good stuff. I gotta blow my nose. Why is the sea sometimes blue and sometimes green? I believe it's algae content, is it not? Or is it, I think it depends on a few things. The lighting from the sun, the time of day. And I think how much, what do you call it? Is at the bottom of the ocean. What the fuck am I saying? I don't know. All the meetings and not even command? I know. Salinity. Yeah, something like that. Motherfucker. There we go. Oh man, this is good stuff today, man. Today's good. Oof. I was expecting a Sparta comment. I'm not saying anything. Totally not. Bell Tower. Thank you guys for all the subs today. Thank you for all the resubs. I want to thank everybody for just all the support. We've had a lot of support today. Sorry it was AFK raid. No, you're all good, Tim. How you doing? Hope you're doing great today. Appreciate you being here. I hope your day's going well. Why is my car driving itself right now? What is going on right now? What the fuck? Oh, I don't like that. Thank you, Tim, for the follow. Appreciate you guys. If you guys are new to the stream and happen to be enjoying your stay, definitely hit the follow button. I'd love to see you come back. What did I miss? So we had a conversation with the a potential mayoral candidate who was talking very heavily about wanting to be the ranger or help bring back the Rangers. And then Maple expressed his care for Edda and wants to make it something. So going good. I'm about to head to bed, but I wanted to say hello. I dig your vibe, homie. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
110-42. Y'all have a good night now.
Have a good night, Cornwood.
Take care.
Where's the thing? Why does this not pop up sometimes? Okay. So what did you just post? What's going on right now, huh? Oh fuck, that's a red. Oh man, dude, today's been a day. Dispatch 12576 to MRPD. Preparing for some weather.
7-minute warning for the MDT.
All right. Nice, dude. Hey, Benza, you been doing good? Everybody enjoying their days? Everybody have fun for their New Year's? I didn't do shit for New Year's. I am so happy that I got to spend an entire day doing nothing. That was my New Year's, was doing nothing. And to be honest with you, nothing made me happier than to sit and do nothing all night. Because thinking about it, right? We never really have an opportunity where we just like in life, we're always so like on the go. It's nice to actually say that like I just got to sit and do nothing. I did fuck all too. I loved it. Yeah. Did you game? What do you mean? Did you game? Oh, like last night? I didn't even play games last night. I literally just sat in bed, got up, made coffee, sat down in front of my my living room, and I literally just watched Trailer Park Boys. It's gonna be hell. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. And the uh-ohs, they haunt me. This is a good song. But yeah, it's been good so far. It's been fun. Guess we're just hanging out here until the tsunami. Favorite character? What do you mean? Oh, favorite character from a video game? Ooh, that's hard. It would probably be somebody from the Resident Evil series if I had to guess. Yeah, what's up, Unicorn? How you doing? I really enjoy watching your streams. It also has been helping me a bit with my confidence. I enjoy seeing how you play cop, and were one of the reasons I was happy to give Cop RP a go again. It's been so fun with Unicorn. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Oh, favorite Trailer Park Boys? Oh, it's either Ricky or Bubbles. Easily. But no, Unicorn, I'm glad to have you here. Honestly, a lot of the scary of being a cop, you'll never be perfect at it, right? But you can be good at it. For me, I'm not perfect. In fact, I'm pretty dumb. But I do my side of cop RP the way that I want to. And that's just have fun and interact with people and make the primary goal the role play, not the cop RP. Know the cop RP and know when it's okay to kind of bend it and when to not bend it is sort of the mindset I have on it. I think a strong police department are people that are playing characters that also understand how to do the bare minimum and also know how to extend out as being a helping hand, right? I think it's good to be very well educated in the PD side of things while also playing a character. I think sometimes the mindset of like cops are just they're here to just play a character is not always true. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. Dude, I'm so happy. I got all my rugs in. I have to go out and buy more rugs, but I got a couple rugs that I'm super stoked about, which is nice. Bend this. It's been an enjoyable time. Hell yeah, Unicorn. Honestly, the best thing I can recommend is keep doing it and just keep learning from it. You know what I mean?
Echo 1042.
What's up, Pasta? Good to see you. How you doing? We're kind of just waiting for restart. We have 3 minutes. Actually, you know what? We're going to wait. But I don't want to get stuck in the middle of nowhere again, so we're just going to full cam it. There we go. What's up, dudes? Why are you in Australia? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just visiting. Is that a room divider next to you or the wall? That is a room divider. I love it. It is nice. It's kind of cheap. I spent way too much money on it for how cheap it is. It came broken and stuff. Yesterday I spent like the day fixing it. Maybe time for a camera command? Absolutely not. This camera is perfect. It looks really nice. Visually looks nice, but when you feel it, it's very, very, very cheap. Any plans for variety? Oh God, I'm throwing my feet up. Variety, yes. But I don't really have like a set day or a set time for it. It's sort of going to depend on a lot. I think the goal is to get to variety when I can. My primary goal is sort of being here for the PD right now, which I'm okay with. That's fine with me. Seems fine to me. Oh yeah, it seems fine to me too. I mean, hey, you know. Vacations are essential to physical and mental health. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I just moved, and I'm gonna tell you now, I want to focus on the move because I don't know what my rent's gonna look like and stuff once everything is said and done. So I'm not gonna take like large vacations. You know what I mean? Last year I took like 8 or 9 trips. I must have been on more than a dozen planes last year. I don't even know. I probably took about a dozen flights in the course of last year. So when Flop dressed as a sexy sperm was so helpful when I was sad. Listen, the sexy sperm was one of the funniest things to me because I didn't realize I was going to see Call Me Kevin in character. And the reason I say, you know, not his character name and Call Me Kevin is because he put it in his YouTube channel. And I think I was actually in his thumbnail, if I'm not mistaken. And his Call Me Kevin's viewers still come in and they're like, "You're the sperm guy." And I'm like, "I'm the what?" And I forget. Oh yeah, that's right. I did that one time. Speaking of the love and support, Graham coming in with the raid. Graham, what is going on? I hope you were doing amazing today. Graham, you are such a pleasure to roleplay with, my man. It is a lot of fun to be able to have those interactions. Welcome everyone. Hello. I'm Chris. I play Flop. That one cop that you may or may not know, and if not, you know now. But I appreciate you, Graham. Thank you for the raid. It again, I mean, an absolute pleasure to be able to run into you and role play with you. There's so many people. I say this all the time, and whenever I have people over here that are from Wild RP, I always say the same spiel, but I think it's important for you to know and for other people to know. It is so hard to draw in an audience of people into something that's really immersive. Every single person I have ever interacted with that has ever played Wild RP or has come from Wild RP are the best role players I have ever run into. And the first time that we interacted today, I'm like, I don't know anything about this guy, but I want to hear him more. And someone in my chat mentioned you were from Wild RP, and immediately it made sense. I'm like, I'm not even surprised. It doesn't even surprise me in the slightest. Oh, he's still in Australia? Of course. I as you can tell, I live here. No, it's yeah. I mean that though. Thank you. I got you, brother. I got you. Listen, you're doing a lot. You're doing good. And honestly, I think the fact that you are pushing for I think people being more involved on the server. I mean, obviously from a character level, it's like, you know, you're building the community. But from a personal level, you're bringing, you know, people together to do other things. It is so exciting to me. I think it's important for especially the start of a server to grow and build. But yeah, we all love Flop. We love seeing people who are all about the roleplay. Absolutely. Listen, I tell everybody the same spiel. I'm here for a good time. I'm not here for a long time. You know what I mean? With the help of the monitor upside down. What are you talking about? You moved to Australia? So much change here. I'm not actually in Australia. My camera's normal and fine. To be honest, I did this as a joke, and I think everybody just really likes it. And I like confusing people when they come in. Now we all know why Flop is crazy. It's the blood running to his head. I'm sure there's a lot more wrong with me than just that. Let's be honest. But no, thank you for the raid. I hope you guys continue to stick around and enjoy your time. Mother fucker. I've never seen that error before. I'm going to actually photograph that. I've never seen that before. I've never had that error pop up. Okay. And now you're in Australia. I'm not moving to Texas and I'm not in Australia. I think a lot of people got that wrong. I don't live in Texas. I still live in Tennessee. I think we should get a refresh command. I think that'd be funny. Everybody that refreshes the stream. People have refreshed the stream 2 times, 3 times. I think that'd be funny. But yeah, I still live in Tennessee. My goal is to visit Texas more often. I want to visit Austin more often this year. So we'll see about that. I need to worry about, you know, we'll focus on that when I figure out what I'm doing. Right now, I'm still getting adjusted here. I literally yesterday just closed out and finalized my old place. Hey, what's up, Laney? A Tennessee from Chattanooga. Fuck yeah. I visit Chattanooga every once in a while. It's definitely far south of me. I'm over in Knoxville, but I don't know. All right. Hopefully the Partner Plus makes it a bit more possible, easier for you. Well, that's the goal. The goal is that if Partner Plus helps out a lot more with the, you know, that side of things to allow me to travel down there more often, I'll be able to spend more time down there and do more down there. So, that is the goal. So we'll see. We'll see how far I actually make it in that goal, but we'll see what's up. All right, dudes. Let's grab our shit. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to screenshot. HUD. Save. Okay, cool. Oh, hey, duty on probably is good too. All right. Go upstairs and let's get ready. We have to make sure that you won't spill coffee on your keyboard. I know, I'm gonna have to stay far away from him. Speaking of coffee. You know what's crazy? Out of all the years that I've been drinking coffee, I've only had one major incident with coffee. But it actually, I managed to save my whole computer. I spilled an entire full cup of coffee on top of my computer, and I actually saved every single component in the computer. Don't know how, don't know why, but I lucked out. But I don't know. Want coffee now? God damn it, we're never gonna know if I was actually... All right.
Hello.
Hello. But yeah, are you still on the Yorkshire tea grind? I have about 9 more boxes that are still in packaging. So unfortunately, I can't grab all of them right now, but I keep these things on standby. Yorkshire Gold, I would argue, is the best tea you could buy. I think it's worth spending the extra couple bucks. I'm gonna go put it back. Damn, it smells so good. I'm gonna make a cup of tea now. Damn it. So have a good one. Appreciate you. All right. Did Flop lose his pets and stuff? Yeah. Flop lost all of his pets, unfortunately. All right. Awesome.
Hey, stop by the hotel later.
Actually, this is a good song. Fuck it. Fucking Sandal True. Ziggy must be so happy about that. Don't worry. Flop got to keep one animal, and it was his bear. Let me go grab my tea. All right. I got my tea. I got the tea. Yeah, no, Yorkshire Gold, ever since I got it, I was not a believer in the Yorkshire Gold. I actually was not a big black tea fan up until Yorkshire Gold. Yorkshire Gold is, in my opinion, the best black tea you can get for the price. I think that it's just, it's good. It is the only black tea I keep in the house. So, if that says anything.
Flop, did you know our phones had calendars in them?
Huh?
are phones. They have calendars, and you can schedule shit with them.
Give me 1 second.
They did. I mean, I knew about it, but I actually didn't realize that it was so intuitive.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not a big fan of T. That's fair. I think T is a very acquired thing. But honestly, just to warm my hands up, I'm an herbal tea drinker. I love peppermint. Herbal tea is so good.
How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right?
Yeah, doing good. Cap, how are you doing?
Good, good. Good, good. Ah.
Damn. We are up good today, guys. We're up real good today. Woo!
All right.
Hey, I'm
Like,
gonna take a quick nap back here real quick.
Yeah, you're all right. We're waiting about another 10 or so.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, what's up, Original? How you doing? You know what I do have? I bought. I'm gonna make some people happy and some people upset. Jaffa cakes? Is that what they're called? Little orange whatever cakes. But I got them in strawberry. Jaffa cakes, love them. Some people don't like them. And honestly, they grew on me. I didn't like them at first, but they grew on me very quickly. I'm gonna grab one real quick, just because now I'm interested. Yeah, I think that pairs well with tea. This is like an honorary Brit. The UK box. The one thing that I still miss, that if I could get access to, I want more of those cherry bakewells. Harry's chocolate orange. Is that the thing that you hit against the desk? Break? Not the Bakewell, Chris. What do you got against the cherry Bakewells? What? Damn, the tea is really good with that fucking... Damn. Okay, that's good. That's good. So stupid. So fucking stupid. Classic Custy. I love Custer. He's such a shitlord. He's my favorite shitlord. Because he's not a shitlord. He's actually a lot of fun. What are they called? Yeah, these things. The Mr. Kiplings. Listen. These things. Yes, call it what you want. They're cheap shit fucking whatevers. They're so good. These things are delicious. I'm sorry. What did that say? Aldi's? I'm sorry. Can I get Bakewells at Aldi's? Fuck, I might have to go back to Aldi's. First, they're bad. Why are they bad? What do you have against them? I'll say this much. Mr. Kipling in the UK, from what I understand, is the UK variant of our, like, Drake's or,
We're not starting yet. We're gonna start probably another 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Rod.
Hey.
What you sipping on back there?
You know, just a macchiato.
Ah, nice. I had espresso earlier, a cup of coffee, and then I was craving tea. So now it is tea.
Oh. Oh, man.
What?
You're really going through the motions.
I'm going through it right now.
Damn, the next thing you need is one of those super caffeinated charged lemonades from...
Panera Bread? No. Those things should be fucking illegal.
You know, they've actually reduced... They've, like, heavily reduced the amount of caffeine in them now.
As they should. I mean, that essentially, I mean, you were better off getting 20 cc's of adrenaline pumped into you than having one of those.
Yeah. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
Are they good?
I enjoy them personally.
Okay, all right. I'm smelling the bias. I found the bias in the room. What's the go-to tea?
Well, Yorkshire Red, alternatively Yorkshire Golds. They're fine. Red is definitely preferred.
What makes red better than gold? Because I
don't actually know. I don't know if it's a different blend of tea. I just know that I prefer. Like, here's the thing: gold is good, right? But
Gold's
red
what I like.
Is gooder, in my opinion. But they're both really good. Like, for me, it'd be 1 and 2. You know?
Okay, because so here's my thing. My
Oh, hold on. Before I continue, though, this is important. Oftentimes you can get Yorkshire Red or Gold, right? But if it has a string, like, you know, normal like black Lipton tea, you're not getting the right one. There is a massive difference between sort of the, I guess, Americanized tea.
So I think I fucked up because I think mine has a string on it and it tastes different.
It's just like a little, think of like a tea bag, all right? But it's sealed on.
You mean a string on the actual bag?
Yeah.
No. Okay, I thought you meant like the plastic packaging on the outside has like the pull string or whatever it's called. The like little.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Or you're talking about the bag?
No. I'm talking about, like, you know, if you get like Lipton tea,
yes,
like black tea, it's got like, it's the tea bag, but it has a string, and you sort of dip it up and down,
not the pull apart. Yeah.
So the other one, you can get, you know, Yorkshire Red or Gold in the US, but if it has the string where you can sort of dip it up and down, and it's not just like a pouch, you know, a tea bag that's kind of just like a pouch with no string, you get the one with the string, it's not the same.
Okay, I got the ones without the string. I'm glad I did.
Good.
Okay, we're good. I was about to say, I dropped like $30 on tea.
You sure? Because it sounds like you have the one with the string.
No. So you ever get like a package?
I know what you're talking about, Flop.
Yeah, it's got the little like pull here, and it like you pull it, and it circles the edge of a package, and it breaks the seal essentially. I don't know how to describe it. You know what I'm talking about, though. I didn't know if you were talking about that.
Like I said, I know what you're talking about.
I gotta try red now. Where do you get red?
You know, the Amazon.
Bear with
That's where I got mine.
Yeah, well,
Prime.
guess what? Stand by. Okay.
I got big boxes though. Like, not that I have it on hand right now, but if I recall correctly, it was like 240 tea bags.
Holy shit.
Wait a minute. What? I need. Hold on.
Yeah. And you don't need to go out for tea for a long time.
Wait, Turner, got another minute?
Yeah, you got like 2 or 3.
Okay, all right, perfect. Because I'm having another.
It's only
headache sneezing all around.
$16 though for
All right.
240.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, here my credit card.
Is that a coffee cup?
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Rhodes?
Rhodes. I see him holding
Yeah.
a coffee cup there.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd you get that from? Coffee
Home.
bean or? Oh, okay.
Home. I have an espresso machine. Why I want one for Mission Row.
Right. I wasn't sure if you talked to him already and got that advanced or not. Or
No.
I know you said
no,
you mentioned you were going to do that.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
I see. All right. Well, it might
Ooh.
just be us 4 plus slacks.
It was yesterday. It was just me and Den for a couple hours.
Ain't gonna be one of those
Yeah.
days.
You know what?
Yeah.
Den is he a predictor? Okay. He said, Rhodes, these people's is following me. So I show up. You know, they back off. He's like, you know what, Rhodes? I hate to do it, but I'm gonna put my gun away. I was like, damn, that's simultaneously both smart and stupid. But
2 birds, 1 stone.
But like, if you ain't got nothing to be robbed of, what are they gonna do to you?
Well, they might
So
still
he put
stab
it-
you and being pissed
Well,
off.
so here's the thing. He put it away. He didn't actually tell me he had put it away yet. So again, just me and him. He
Is Yorkshire
I guess,
Red
does
better
a
than
traffic
gold?
Stop. He then gets held up by 4 or 5 people at knife point.
What do you guys think?
He did not have his gun on him, so they were unable to take that.
Where was his gun?
I don't actually know. I don't know. But I'm gonna be real. I started to scheme afterwards. I was thinking, if it comes to low units like that and we're being robbed and we ain't got no means of backup, I'm just saying, my gun about to be my vest. It only coming out when I need it.
We do have lock boxes in our cars now.
Yeah, that's something the captains are talking on what we want to use it for. What exactly we want to use them for.
I
at
would
this
not
point.
be opposed to.
So I guess for the time being, that's all right. But I mean, I don't think we should be putting our guns away. you know,
Well, I mean, it's either we deal with the gun
understand.
now or we deal with the gun later when it's used to shoot
Right.
someone and or us, or even attempt to hold an officer up at gunpoint,
To
right?
get
Like if an
another
officer's in their car and an individual has a knife and the window's rolled up, we can just drive away, right? But
Right.
the moment they have a firearm, that whole dynamic changes.
Yeah.
And given the amount of firearms that have already been taken off of officers, most of, from my understanding, which have been recovered, I mean, are they going to get upset that we don't have them? I mean, we could just play off, Fortunately, given the increase in robberies, officers are not carrying firearms on their person. Even though that's a lie, at least we can play it off.
Well,
But he didn't
that's
have
a
one on him
double-edged
at all.
blade.
It wasn't.
Because if civilians hear that we're unarmed, who's protecting them now?
Oh yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. But also, I didn't put mine away.
It was made with
I
high
did
quality
throw mine
Tealies,
in my
but it's up to preference.
lockbox.
Really? Okay.
And then we heard over radio, EMS called and said that
I
someone had
think
stabbed,
Yorkshire Gold is
Speedy
like perfect.
at Senior Buns. Den arrives. He sees the person. He pursues. Now, obviously, at this point, he doesn't have a gun, but I do. So I take mine out, and I tell Den, you tell them if they reach for anything, they're going to get shot. They climb a ladder. Den climbs behind them. They reach. I shot him. I did it. They were warned. They pulled the knife. Den was in, proximity of him. I shot. That's now the second. I've had to shoot 2 people yesterday on the 1st of the year.
What the
And
fuck?
I haven't shot anyone.
Oh, what's up, crazy?
2
How you
weeks
doing?
prior. How does that happen? What's in the water?
Out for blood.
So are you telling me that Den had no firearm on him while chasing after the suspect?
That is exactly what I'm saying. He did have his baton, though. He was ready to swing.
Okay. We're not doing that anymore.
I'm gonna just sip my macchiato.
I can't have officers out there unarmed responding to scenes.
I'm gonna be real. Each situation is sort of an evil, one of which may be the lesser of two evils. But I mean, like I said, every scene we rolled up to, we were heavily outnumbered. There wasn't, there really wasn't much we could do. And when I say it was just the two of us, there was probably 45 minutes of no EMS available either. So we were having to respond to the apartments where 4 people were stuck in the elevator yesterday, with no EMS until
boy.
Kim showed up. It was rough, and we were continuously in areas where we were heavily outnumbered. You know, if someone had pulled a knife, we would have had no ability to do anything really, outside of surrender whatever it is they wanted.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, like I said, I don't think it's ideal, but I don't really know what else we should do.
Numbers are tough. I know it's tough, right? I mean, I've been out there too when I've been alone before. It's not easy. It's very hard. Disarming ourselves is not an answer though. For one, I know it might seem like an answer, but it's not one. We should stay armed.
Oop.
When it comes to numbers, we're obviously hiring. The academy's this weekend.
Right.
We're gonna have
It's
more
this
numbers.
weekend?
It's gonna be a slow but gradual
Shit.
increase in numbers. We'll have more units. Hopefully that won't be a problem. But I do think it is a safety issue for both officers, and I know the devil's advocate is going to say, well, we don't want a gun on the street, but I think the worst thing that could happen is something happen in front of us, a civilian, and you're running up with a baton while they got a knife stabbing someone. I mean, that's I agree. That's someone who should be shot, right? Like we shouldn't be swinging batons at that point. So I mean, just for future at this point.
What's up, Glenn?
Let's stay armed. We got to deal with what we got. I know it's tough.
I will say though, Den was unaware of the lockbox in our vehicle. Had he have known, he very likely would have had his firearm and magazines in there. Obviously, when then pursuing the individual who stabbed someone. But you know, given the knowledge he had at the time, from my understanding, he left it over at Mission Row. So,
okay. Well, I'll have a chat with him just to let him know.
lockbox. All right.
Nobody's getting in trouble for it, but just for future, let's keep it on us. We gotta see how we're gonna handle actually using those lock boxes. Again, that's something the captain's had a brief talk about. We want to talk slightly a little bit more about if we're gonna be putting if it is just gonna be for weapons, if we're gonna do it for all government equipment, are we doing it for spike strips? What we're doing exactly, that's what we're talking about right now. Because fitting spike strips in there may be a little tough. So,
Got it. Okay.
the time being, there's no details as to what I want to use for. So just
EP, but good. I feel that.
be smart, right? Be smart when it comes to.
Damn,
using
we're
those
almost
lockboxes.
4 hours into stream
Yep.
already. I'm having a good day
Understood.
today. I'm just
At the
here,
very
I'm
least
vibing.
right now is government equipment.
I'm shooting the shit right
Understood.
now. Good.
All right.
Spike trips are a good thing to put in the lockbox.
Yeah, I agree, but not inside. So and maybe if we end up getting a lockbox for the trunk.
That would be
That'd be great.
amazing. That would be amazing.
Right.
I took a shared vehicle.
That's what we're weighing here. That's what we're talking about. You know, when I'm saying spike strips shouldn't be on lockbox, it shouldn't be, where we have passengers, right? Because that means we got to throw it on the floorboard, and but we got to work with what we got too. So, like I said, we're gonna talk to the captains. We're gonna figure it out. A goal would be to have a lockbox in the trunk as well for larger items like barriers, like spike strips, things like that.
That would be amazing, dude. Oh my god.
So.
That would be incredible.
Hey, Cap, any tea behind, the potentials?
Nope.
Shit.
You
Come
tried.
on.
You tried.
I'm trying so hard.
I'm not giving any names out.
I
Names
know
you'll find out. You're either gonna find out from the people or at the academy.
I even shot myself in the foot, and I told Sanders, it seems that Turner isn't trying to reveal who is and isn't, so don't be giving names out. Listen, I shot myself in the foot. I could have asked her to spill all the tea, all of it.
Yeah, I haven't told her not to tell anyone. So
You got
but I
any
will now.
interviews today?
I have 2 interviews today.
What time potentially should I swing by Mission Road?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
After this meeting at some point.
Okay.
Are we gonna get the times for the academy stuff? Because I don't. Do we have it somewhere listed?
What I'm gonna be doing, we don't have it listed anywhere yet. That's, I know we're coming down to the line here, but it's gonna be myself, and then I'm gonna end up pulling 1 or 2 people at a time to assist with it. I need officers out there too during it, so some officers will be staying out there and patrolling.
Yo,
'Cause those are
Thunder,
gonna
what's
be
going on?
done,
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you.
Most likely starting, it'd be starting now. Is the time the academy starts, or a little bit, maybe 30 minutes from now. It'd be going for about 6 hours.
For shift 3.
Oh
Or shift 3, right? So each shift has its own academy.
6 hours?
Well, we're having a Zoom call the first day is our goal,
Okay,
right?
got it.
And then we have 2 days after that. I'm gonna say we have criteria that we want to meet and make sure we have done each day. So I'm telling people 4 to 6 hours,
Okay, thank
but
you.
up
Got
to
it,
6
okay.
hours. Also, I mean, my personal opinion too, when it comes to academies, is if we invest a little bit more time, especially with a smaller class, and we're able to answer questions and go through things a little bit more in detail. Hopefully that helps shorten FTO times. Cadet phase. Hopefully they're through that phase a little bit faster. They have a little bit more information going into their ride along. You know, not in a live situation, but in a training scenario where we can break things down and really explain stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's why I'm also pushing for a 6-hour academy. You know, but if it's done quicker,
What's up, Sasky?
it's done quicker.
I haven't
But
seen you guys
think
since last year. I
historically,
know.
Speaking, at least from what some officers have said, was burnout from FTOs.
Oh, 100%.
Definitely.
Not a doubt in my mind.
And you know, I can absolutely relate to that. I understand that, and want to. We're trying to figure out a way that that would help combat that. Although I don't think there is a direct way to combat that besides doing a week-long academy, which might be a little hard to make happen for a lot of people. I think a lot of people will fall asleep during those. So, man, do we have something here to talk about? Let me double check. I know you have something to talk about there, Mabel, right?
Yep.
Okay. Did you get answers only for 31s or for only joyriding?
Only joyriding. I haven't. I need to get on to more 31 Bravo scenes and see if and what could be a consistent variable with them.
Yeah, I think it's a crim.
Of all of the 31 Bravo scenes I've been on, I've still only seen one where there was a victim. And I don't know, it's difficult. That was the first time I've seen a victim that was actually like
A
stabbed
filthy crimer.
in some way, shape, or form.
True. Dude, I just
Most of the
realized I didn't
time-
realize that we were gonna do.
I
Oh my
mean,
god,
we were
my
on
schedule
we
is
were
gonna
on
be
one
so fucked
earlier,
on the
and
weekend.
There was a lot of
Oh
locals
my God.
in the area.
I'm gonna have to
at the
sleep in
locations
late
in which the 31s were called at,
so that
but it was
I
hard
can
to
be
tell
around
if
for
they were
academy. I
victims
offered to help out
or
with it.
just
I didn't
kinda
realize.
hanging out.
Oh man.
That's something
Yeah,
that I'm kinda-
you're not wrong. There was an individual who we suspected was beaten up, and sometimes looking over their injuries is a bit difficult.
Right.
Sorry to
Yeah.
cut off real quick. The recent dispatch call, card number 3, is the information about that? Do you guys see that?
The apartment number?
Yeah, I never knew
Yeah, that's
dispatch
been a
had
thing.
that information.
That's been showing up.
I
And the thing,
apologize.
Yeah, it's been
the only
improved.
thing is sometimes if the elevator malfunctions, I could be wrong here. I suspect like apartment numbers
How you doing, Amanda?
like 111, 112 are closest to the elevator. So if you see an apartment number like that, again, you might want to verify that no one's in the elevator shaft first, because we had gotten a couple of those, and when I had gone to the actual apartment thing, I heard people in the elevator. There's 4 of them. So just keep that in mind. The people might just assume,
So one more time, what? So if it's B 401, where could it be potentially? Up and down one?
I would assume
Somewhere
that to
before
be.
bed, I feel that.
So do you know how there would be a, like if
Yeah,
right,
I'm
you
tired.
make a left as you enter. To the right hand side, there's the elevator, and there's double doors. I assume one would be to the left hand side.
I don't
But
know
to
if you
the
did
right
anything
of
for
that
New
would either
Year's,
be
but I
like
hope
111
New
or
Year's was at
112.
least fun. I was so happy to
So
sit
the
and do
ones you know that are
nothing
111,
all night.
112. If you
I
see
actually,
that,
I was gonna
it's
stream. I
likely an
slept in
elevator situation. So I
till
wouldn't
12
suspect
o'clock on the dot.
401
Okay.
to be an elevator situation.
and
I could be wrong.
I just sat and did
but
nothing. I drank
my
coffee
experience
and
just from yesterday,
did shit, and it
EMS
was
would
great.
have more knowledge behind this, but from my experience based on yesterday, like a 111, 112, closest to the elevator is probably going to be an elevator situation versus someone injured in their actual apartment.
All right.
It's actually good to know.
What is everyone's take on the legalities of going into a building like that? So
Oh,
we got an injury call, B401, and you get no response when you get there. Door's locked. Nobody screaming for help.
You still have a case left.
knock knock, no response. Knock knock, hello, this is the police. We heard that someone may be injured in there. No response. I'm gonna be real.
You're saying welfare check.
Yeah.
I might just be opening the door, peeking in, making sure everything's okay, make sure there's no injured people. I ain't looking around for anything but, you know, an injured person, and that be that.
I'm gonna throw a wrench in that real quick because I guess this kicks back to you, Cap, because I'm in the same boat. If we get a call that somebody might be injured inside of a location, and we have no response inside, I feel like we at some point, granted I could be wrong on this, and I'll eat my words if I am, we would have some circumstance to do a quick peek and check. I got word today. I should actually get a brief statement about this. I had an individual stop me at a traffic stop, Mr. Richard Wojcik. I don't remember his name. Interesting fellow, but he told me that when he wakes up in the morning, he snoops in apartments. And I said, okay, that's illegal.
Wait, that's the person who took Sanders' SIM card and then took his job.
What?
Richard came here to be a receptionist, and then when Sanders showed up, she realized that Richard was the person who took her SIM card, stole it from her, and then she took his job by being better than him.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. But he told me that he went into an apartment and he said he saw a weed plant. So I said, okay, that's interesting. But he stated that he apparently saw a weed plant and something that he wanted to tip off about, which I thought was interesting. But I guess it leads the question, Cap, if we were like, let's say, for example, doing a welfare check on an apartment and we happen to check and we see weed, I mean, at that point, I feel like to confiscate something like that, would that not have to go through proper channels of requesting a search and seizure?
That's
This is
a very
so
interesting tote
dirty
that
and
we're going down.
nuanced.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be real with the calls. The reality here is, if a person's apartment is locked, no one is really getting in there outside of. I mean, hopefully the priority is EMS, right? But take a
Yes.
situation like now where there is no EMS. I would say, my personal opinion at the very least, you know, we try to verify that no one inside is injured. But if we don't get a response, that could also mean the person's incapacitated, right? So, like, you know, I wouldn't also feel comfortable just leaving, especially if we get a call with a very specific apartment number. For me, again, I'm looking at the floor, and for anything resembling a person, and that's probably it.
So while that won't get us in trouble, what happens when we do go in there and see, I don't know, some meth lab or something?